weatherproof. They're not waterproof as such, but they're weatherproof. This one is a bit more fragile, so be careful. Then another thing we have on board is a yellow brick. So this is a tracking device. So when the boats are going out more than 40 minutes away from the ship, it's just good practice for us to send these guys with the boats. So what they do, you can set them how you like, but the normal way is that we set it up so every 20 minutes it just sends a GPS position to an online login page, and we can track this unit on the online login thing. But we need to have Wi-Fi, of course, internet working on board, and then we can just log into this page and we can see how you guys move around, and we can track how fast you move and also the details. So how to use this one? It's always this is always on, because it doesn't use battery at all when it's not transmitting. So these guys are always on. So you just press OK to sort of wake it up. It will say non-active when you start it, when you sort of press the button. So then you just hold in OK to start, which it actually explains for you in the display. And then it will always, every time you start it up, it will send it will just send a position to the online thing. So it's trying now to send it. What it's doing, you can see down in the left corner. Now it says GPS on, and so it's trying to transmit the signal. Normally it just says idle, because it will take it 5 seconds every 20 minutes to just transmit a signal. So you have these 4 buttons to operate the menu. You open the menu, or you go deeper in the menu by pressing OK. You go back or all the way out in the menu by pressing left, and then up and down to go through the browse through the list. So you go on. Messages we don't use, that's a higher level, more expensive function. Tracking we pay for and use, so you go OK on that. Then it says status on, so that you can turn off if you're actually not using it. So how we train our drivers is that when the boat is operating, when you are actually out in the water and driving the boat, you have it on. But when you're in a village to overnight on patrol, say, or you're in the village during the day, you just turn that off, because they're a bit costly every transmission, so you want to save some of that. So OK to go into the menu, tracking, OK, make sure that it says status on, and then you can go down to report frequency. And how we normally do this, we brief the drivers on this, and you guys as well. There's different intervals, so you have 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and continuously. So 20 minutes is the normal report frequency, but if for any reason your situation intensifies or there's an emergency coming, you just step down on intervals as it sort of develops. So if you're having engine trouble, say, and it's taking more than 5 minutes to fix it, I will put it on 10-minute transmission, so we are aware that there's something going on and you can't communicate, but there's something going on. And if it goes to 5 minutes, we will try to make our way to you to help. And if it's continuous, we will try to make our way to you quite quickly to solve whatever is going on. So that's just how that works. Is that we sort of change the interval to describe the situation. That's if you have only this left. Normally we would be interested in to get as much detail as possible, so please use your sat phone if there's anything going on, so you can communicate the full detail of what's going on. But anyways, when the boat is operating on 20 minutes and then status on, you can turn that off when you're ashore. And that's mainly how to use this. It's pretty simple stuff. All right, any questions? Great.